everybody, Sammy here, business strategist for real estate agents. In this video today, we are going to talk about personal branding for real estate agents and why that is so important to incorporate into your business. So personal branding is one of the most important things that you can do in your business. And why that is so important is because nowadays, there are millions of real estate agents and they're all doing the same thing. It's almost like one agent did something and the other agent had picked up on that same thing, and then it was a ripple effect. And now you're seeing all the just listeds on their feeds, all the just solds, and all the open house. And I'm sorry, my friends, but people as a consumer, we don't really care about those things. Yes, we know you're an agent, but come on. What else are you beyond that? So in my social media lead generation course for real estate agents, I share with my students an assignment that they have to do before we even start the course. And that assignment is to get clarity. Clarity comes first before anything. And clarity with our why. Why we're in this business, why we do what we do, and what is it that we want to portray as our personal brand and our business, and who is it that we serve. So when we get clear on those answers, that is the foundation to how we then market ourselves on our social media platforms. So let's talk about Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and every other platform that you may have. Keep all your profile pictures the same. We do not want to use logos because we are personally branding ourselves as the individual. So make sure you put a nice, happy, vibrant, radiant photo, and make sure that it is catered to the size of what platform you're using. So for Instagram, it's a little bit different, and Facebook it's a little bit different as well. Most importantly, your Instagram and your Facebook business page should be what is aligned and looks consistent, whereas your Facebook, your personal Facebook, not necessarily. It does not really have to keep that same photo to use for consistency. You can make it a little bit more personalized. So the other thing I want to mention is the caption that you have in your Instagram bio. You have 30 characters that you can use, and what's crazy is a lot of agents will have just their name, but the smart thing to do is to add real estate at the end of it, because that acts as a keyword for you. So it's not just about branding yourself and saying, hey, I'm a real estate agent. It's literally adding those specific words in your bio so that the SEO and the algorithm can pick it up, so that it's a searchable word for your niche market to find you. It's not just saying, hi, I'm here, I'm a realtor, I just want to let you guys know. No, there is a method to the madness, and there is an importance to that. So if you are going to be Susie Sample real estate agent is a searchable term. You'll show up in the keywords. And if you could use that in all of your hashtags, you'll then be consistent with your post and what shows up in the hashtags that are trending. So the other thing is, as a consumer, we don't go on social media, and just ask this for yourself as well. Ask yourself this question. Do you go on social media to buy something right away? Do you go on to shop right away? When you find somebody that you meet for the first time and you know what they do, let's say they're an electrician, they maybe came up to you at a party and had kind of pitched you with what their business was and their service, and as a real estate agent, maybe they wanted to be on your vendor list. So maybe this person intrigued you. You wouldn't go on his or her social media page to hire them as an electrician right away. You actually wouldn't even refer them to your clients right away. But what you would do as a consumer and potential client or customer, or even business to business, you would research that person. And that is what social media is all about. Consumers go on social media to research the individual, not to buy and not to get their service right away. It's to research who you are, what your brand's all about, what your business is about, and are you consistent through your social media platforms? Does your Facebook business page portray what your Instagram portrays, and your Facebook personal page? Does it show who you are? Is your content the same? Right? Do you speak in your audience's language? So these are all things that a consumer keeps in mind in order for them to research whether or not you align with them, whether or not they like you, and whether or not you can help them. The other key important things to include in your bio, going back to the bio, is adding who you are and what you do and who you serve. Those are the 3 most important things that you need to add, because they say it's 7 seconds to make a first impression, but it's actually less than 2 seconds. We have the attention span of a goldfish, and you know from experience, and I do too, when I go on someone's platform, if they have an aesthetically pleasing feed and it's beautiful and their branding is consistent and beautiful, I'll look a little bit more. I'll want to get to know that person. I might even click on a few photos and read their captions. But if their branding is all over the place, it's unclear, you don't really know what they're doing, there's a lot of personal stuff, there's a mixture of family, dogs, business, you just don't know, you're most likely going to skip it and go on to the next page. That page didn't draw you in quick enough to keep your attention there. And lastly, so in my social media lead generation course for real estate agents, I share with my students their clarity worksheet and their why and their vision. And when they hand it back to me, it is so insane to see the responses that I get, because beyond just being a real estate agent, these individuals have a strong why and a particular type of person that they want to help. And that is their core foundation to what their personal branding is going to be all about. And that, my friends, is the difference maker to how they can be number 1 in their area if they can utilize the personal branding properly and do it well. So the crazy thing that I see is, although they're all in the same profession as real estate agents, they all have a different target market and a different niche market that they want to cater to. So the competition really isn't there because of the audience being so different. So when we can personally brand ourselves with our why and share our story, we have an immediate human connection to our audience that we're speaking to. We then are able to speak to our audience and speak in their language in a way that's going to resonate with them, creating that instant human connection. Also building that rapport and that trust by just showing up consistently in who you are and how you want to brand your business. That is the easiest way that you're going to build trust without even trying. And this is how the leads come to you. This is how people seek you out and want to work with you, is because you and what you preach is in alignment with who they are, and that is who they want to work with. As you show up consistently by personally branding yourself, in the course, what I want to teach my students is to be brave in who they are and to share a piece of who they are, aside from just being a real estate agent. They get it as a consumer, they get it as your client, they get it that you're able to sell their house for top dollar. You're able to market their house unlike any other agent out there. But what they want to know is, as a person and as an individual, what is it that you believe in? What are your beliefs? What is it that you strongly feel about? What are your hobbies? What is it that you're in love with? What are you passionate about? So I've got some students that one of their niche markets is wanting to help women, single moms, because he grew up with a single mom, saw how hard she worked, and maybe it's a struggle to become a first-time home buyer as a single parent. So his niche market, he wants to empower other women, educate them through the process of real estate, of how they can be a first-time home buyer with their one income. So that is such a different avenue, but because of his story, he's able to tie in how he can help, why he wants to help, and who he serves. And then I've got another student, and I love her so much as well, because she is a fur baby lover. She has 14 fur babies, and she loves working at animal shelters. That's the charity that she wants to donate and contribute to. So if she ties that in with her passion and her purpose into her real estate, her content can then tap into a whole different market than just the generic first-time buyers, these seniors. There's so many niche markets that I just can't list it off the top of my head right now because they're all the same. But that is why personal branding will be the difference maker in your business. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Again, if you like content like this and you find that it helps you in your business, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and there's a little bell on the right. So hit that little bell and you'll get more videos like this that will help you in your business. Most importantly, to automate, streamline, and level up in your business.